Hey guys, it's me, Patrick Connor. I'm here with another animal, really cool snake called the bull snake. So his name is Ainsworth. He's one of my favorite buds here where I work at. So a bull snake, they're a range. They can be found throughout central United States, northern Mexico, and all the way into kind of southern parts of Canada. So what's really cool with these guys, their habitats, they can be found in grasslands, open woodlands, and even rocky outcrops and sandy hills. Almost like here in Nebraska, out in the western panhandle, you have the sandhills. You can find these guys. So you look at the pattern, kind of looks like a prairie rattlesnake. And so with these guys, they use that pattern to camouflage and also look a lot more dangerous to other predators that might go ahead and eat this guy. Like maybe a bobcat, maybe humans might come up to him and he could scare them off thinking he's a venomous snake. So he'll use that to kind of, hey, don't mess with me. That could be dangerous. Don't risk it. And he's really good at that. So he will also mimic a rattlesnake. So he's able to flatten his head out, kind of make a loud hiss, get in the classic S-position rattle that tail in the rocks or the leaves or wherever he's at. And that's what he's going to do to look big as mean as possible. He's also going to hiss a lot. Very loud. So this is Nebraska's largest snake. Bull snakes can get about 6 feet long when they're fully grown. He's not that long yet. Hopefully soon he will be, but he's a pretty big snake still. Ooh, it's not going there, bud. So the lifespan, they can live about 20 years in captivity, which is very long. In the wild, cut that in half. If they're very lucky. You have to hunt for your food. You're also trying to get away from predators and all that stuff. So you have to be real careful of that. So their lifespan is not going to be quite as long in the wild. Now where I work at, he does get food all the time. All the time. Well, once a week. But it's more than he would get in the wild. Okay. So behavior. So technically, people say this guy is aggressive. Not the case. He is not an aggressive snake. He's going to be defensive if he feels threatened. And that's about it. So they typically breed around March and April. And they'll lay their eggs in May, June. And they can lay about 1 to 2 clutches of 2 to 24 eggs, which is pretty neat. It's a pretty good size. So his diet, he loves eating food. His favorite food is mice here at the forest. But what he's going to get, so they like to prey on small mammals, like gophers, also named the gopher snake. So when they're fully grown, they can take out gophers, mice, rats. They even like to eat birds, maybe other small snakes, frogs, toads, anything they can get their mouths on. They're going to take it out. Even eggs. So with this guy, he's a constrictor. So what that means is, what he's doing, he's going to wait for his food, he's going to strike right at it, and he's going to wrap it up, almost like he's doing it in my hand right now. And then he's going to squeeze very tight. And then after a while, that mammal or bird or whatever he's trying to eat, his prey, it's going to suffocate them. They're going to suffocate to death. And so what he's going to do then, he's going to swallow it down whole. But what's amazing, if you take your hands to your waist and you bring it up to your mouth, that's why we can open up our mouths if we were a snake. Snakes can eat food twice the size of their head, sometimes even more, which is impressive. So, like I said, if we brought our hands to our waist and brought them up to our mouths, we can handle Thanksgiving dinner a lot easier. And so, this is pretty neat. And he has a lot of shiny, kind of hooked, sharp teeth. And that's what's going to help him hold on to the food. Like a rattlesnake, they're going to shoot, strike, and back away. Let the venom do the work. This guy, he has to hold on to his food. So, yeah, bite, pull him in, constrict, and swallow it down whole. It's really cool. So, like I said, that forked tongue there, he's smelling the air. Smelling the air. He's like, okay, what's around me? My favorite handler is handling me. Sounds good. You might see right there, a good shot. He has no ears. Snakes don't have ears, so they hear off vibrations. So people like Harry Potter, people like to hiss at snakes and everything, thinking they're talking to snakes. This guy can't hear you. he's going to hear the footsteps that you make on the ground, or maybe climbing a tree. He might be in a tree. He can climb very good to get up to birds and get to their eggs, even their young, before they can fly. And so he's going to be, so each time someone are walking on the trails or walking out in the middle of nowhere, chances are, as soon as he hears those, or hears or feels those vibrations, he's long gone before you can actually get to him. He's going to look for a place to hide. So he could be down in a a tree, or in the tall grass, and hide. And then if you really try to mess with him, that's when he's going to get defensive. So like I said, here in Nebraska, you're home to, he's a constrictor. So in Nebraska, we have constrictors, and we also have pit vipers. Nebraska is home to rattlesnakes. And those rattlesnakes are all the way out west, Kearney, all the way into the Panhandle, or really down south and southeastern parts of Nebraska. And so where this guy is, there's a lot of prairie rattlesnakes. And the difference you could tell, first of all, the tail. If you're able to get close enough, the tail, there's no rattle on them. But look at the head. A rattlesnake is not going to have those bands around his face, all those markings. You can also tell by the eyes as well a little bit. So the eye's going to be a little bit round. And a rattlesnake's going to have a cat-like eye, almost. Now, if you don't know what snake it is, I advise don't get close to it. But if you always see a snake out and you don't know what it is, take a picture of it and admire it from very far away. These guys are sadly killed because they look like venomous snakes. In the case, snakes are not after people. Humans, the further and further we move out in the country and we build homes, humans attract a lot of mice. These guys love mice. And mice carry a disease, and they get into our food, or they make it in our homes, make it dirty. This guy's going to take care of that. So remember, we're going into their territory. They're not coming into ours. And so this guy is real vital to our ecosystems. The snakes help keep the place clean. That's what we need these guys for. So if you guys like this video, please put a like and subscribe and comment on the video. And hopefully next week I'll have another video out with another snake. Hope you guys enjoy. Deuces.